Good Monday morning, everyone. It is 8:02. That means it's time for First Alert Weather Extra. I'm First Alert Meteorologist Jill Gilard here, and we got some pretty good weather to talk about for the week, and with just subtle changes coming our way, especially Wednesday into Thursday, as a front will be swinging in tomorrow. But all in all, looking very nice in the temperature department. Definitely it's going to be feeling like spring around here this week, and we'll start to see more of those bulbs poking through the ground. And look at those normals: 26 for the normal low, 45 for the normal high, and we are certainly well above that in most places this morning. There has been a cool pocket across northeastern Connecticut, but yeah, that will fade away. And inland, upper 50s, low 60s for highs today. Just gorgeous. Warming up pretty quickly. So if you want to hold off going for a little walk a little bit later, the warmer it's going to get, and you'll enjoy it that much more. But yeah, we're bright all day long, even down towards the shoreline. A few wispy clouds, but that doesn't really count. All right, mid to upper 50s possible, but along the immediate shoreline, looks like your high may be held back to around 54 New London. But you go a little bit farther inland, you're in the mid and upper 50s, and some low 60s will be popping up today. So well above that normal high of 45. Tomorrow, even warmer. So we start off in the 30s and then climb into the low to mid 60s. Bright once again, but it will be breezier tomorrow. So just want to give you that first alert. And then along the shoreline tomorrow, because of that wind off the water, you will be held back. We're getting into that time of year where it's the opposite. Normally in the wintertime, it makes it warmer along the shoreline with that southerly wind. And now it's going to be cooler for you. So you can always tell wind direction pretty quickly looking at that forecast, comparing inland to shoreline. But high pressure is in control of our weather. That's going to result in those lighter winds, though they could gust as high as about 15 to 20 this afternoon. That's like normal stuff. That's no big deal. Probably won't even really notice it. And then here we go into tomorrow evening. A pretty moisture-starved front, but it's going to bring in some cooler air as we settle into Wednesday and Thursday. And we might even have to drop the temperatures. That's been the trend lately, is trending downward, but still above average. So we might be lowering it to the upper 40s. Right now we have low 50s. But nonetheless, there's a weak little system swinging through Wednesday night into Thursday morning. And as we take a little closer look at what's going to be happening, and we'll get you into the evening, you notice there's a little bit of snow possibly mixing in across northern Connecticut. And then, yeah, it's very short-lived, and it'd be kind of a glancing blow, and then it's over and done with. So, yeah, you might see a few flakes. We'll keep you posted on that. Again, it's a few days away. Not the big weather story, that's for sure. So far this month, we've trended above average, more than so trending below average. And last Monday, we had a high of only 37, and today we'll get up to about 60 degrees. So quite a difference a week makes. And I'll have to change that normal high. Well, no, the normal high is good. It's the normal low that's 26. So the normal high is 45. So we're going to be well above that. The exception is probably going to be for Thursday. We're going downward, but then we bounce right back upwards again. So our warmest day is going to be tomorrow of the next 7. The 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, yeah, that's pretty impressive, with above average temperatures pretty likely, and even the 8 to 14 day outlook is trending above average too. Now, in terms of precipitation, we need it badly. We have moderate to severe drought across the state, the exception would be the far northwest corner. So what about the outlook for rainfall? Well, it looks like it's going to be ramping back up again. Probably close to that 6-7 day time frame. Probably about Sunday looks like our next chance for some wet weather. A pretty good chance of it, looking pretty likely. I was looking over the latest data from the overnight runs, and yeah, both models leaning at wet weather for late on Sunday. And then beyond that, not too bad. Maybe kind of slight chance for weather than normal conditions. As we take a look at your First Alert 7-day forecast, we go from like 60 today to 64 tomorrow. Will be breezy, and then as mentioned, we might need to lower some of those numbers from those low 50s to some upper 40s, but that's not a huge difference, but you'll notice the change. But even then, remember, our normal high is 45, so a little dip, and then we go right back upwards again, back in the 60s, maybe as early as Friday, but a better chance of that happening Saturday. And then the rain in the forecast is for the second part of the weekend, where it'll be rainy and breezy for Sunday, but still mild with highs in the low 60s. So we're really going to notice the landscape start to change with the grass kind of starting to green up, bulbs poking through, things like that. with these kind of temperatures going forward. And then that is perfect to kind of have that rain. I know the timing of it sometimes is not the greatest, but when you have, a nice mild stretch, for these bulbs to really get going, then they need some rain, and then they need to be warm again, and that's probably what is going to end up happening based on that long-term outlook. So that is your look at your First Alert Weather Extra. We take a deeper dive in the forecast. Definitely check back in this evening at 9:30 for another round of First Alert Weather Extra to see if, we end up dropping those temperatures some, what that, snow chance looks like for Wednesday night. It's a very early Thursday morning. But for now, enjoy the warm temperatures expected this afternoon on this bright and sunny day. Take care, everyone.